Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Now, today we're going to be talking about some Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League leaks. Now this was posted on 4chan, lovely site everybody loves. Now, this has basically been confirmed because any videos with this image, not the image on the screen, but the actual image, have been taken down by WB. So that basically confirms this leak to be true. Now, I did a recreation of the image so I can actually use this in the video. I'll put a link in the description for the actual image, but I wanted to talk about this image, and it's kind of hard to do that without being able to show it. So I've just made my own here. First off, you should be able to see my cursor. If you can't, sorry about that. Up at the top, we've got a few things. We've got squad, which obviously is just who's in your squad. Maybe if there's, we don't know if there's other characters yet still, but maybe there is. Looks obviously going to be your cosmetic items, loadout, your gear and such. Talents, obviously your skill tree and such would be there. Social for like if you want arguing multiplayer. As you can see down here, it says bot on these three. Battle pass, a lot of people were upset about seeing this and the store icon because people just don't like live service games. Now, just because this is a live service game does not mean that the story and the main campaign is gonna be bad, or that it's not gonna be well done. Rocksteady has had a great track record in the past for all their games, so I wouldn't expect this to be automatically bad. Another thing, store, like I just said. Codex obviously is going to be your info that you collect through the game, maybe where you see your collectibles. Options, self-explanatory. Now, you'll also notice this yellow, blue, and this other yellow icon. I'm sure that's just for saying, hey, you have a new thing or whatever. Right here, you'll notice there's like some currency, this gold. Now, this gray bar I've added here, it's much less pronounced on the actual image and harder to see, but it is there, and a lot of people have been complaining that there's 6 currencies. However, I do not believe that that's the case. I believe we have 1 currency right here, the gold stuff, and then this other stuff is going to be your crafting materials for your gear. Could be wrong, but I believe that's what that would be. Here, we've got a message of the day thing. You just hold the options button and that would pop up. This shouldn't say green room here. This should say green room here. It's just got the game logo. Here is your story. Private squad, best pay attention. It has a little skull here too. I'm assuming that's your difficulty. Chapter 3, worst laid plans, objective, kill the Flash. And it's got an image of like a green room. Kind of looks like some sort of kryptonite room, Lex Luthor theming room, I don't know. So, supposedly, this is also a part of the same leak. Aquaman is in the game, and he's killed off in the tutorial, and is killed off comedically by King Shark, while the team jokes about how lame he is. Yes, you do kill the Justice League members in the game, minus Diana and Barry. Collectibles in the game are literally just bodies or costume pieces of other DC heroes and villains who are dead or fighting somewhere else. One collectible is a Riddler trophy very early on in the game, like straight out of the tutorial mission, that plays a pre-recorded message making you think that you're going to have to collect all Riddler trophies again, only for the message to have Riddler's hideout attacked by Brainiac, drones in his screams of pain, and finally, his death. You fight Superman you fight Superman twice in the game, once in the beginning of the game where he wipes the floor with you, and another towards the end of the game, while Diana lands hard hits while you distract him. One mission has you finding a kryptonite bullet in a LexCorp building full of survivors that basically are all Lex fans, and you have to shut down defenses and lead Brainiac drones to the buildings, slaughtering the survivors while you grab the bullet in the chaos. You find the bodies of both Lex Luthor and Bloodsport, which I'm assuming would be part of the team that already has arrived in Metropolis. Bloodsport has the bullet on his body, and you find out that Earth is doomed regardless, and Diana tells you about the Flashpoint Protocol. Now, this is pretty self-explanatory, so yeah, your new objective at that point is to capture Barry. Diana leaves, trying to distract Clark while the squad completes their mission. Eventually, you find and fight Barry and knock him out, but are ambushed and knocked out by Batman, who's trying to fight his mind control, and he takes Barry. The squad doesn't know what to do, however, they get a tip from Wonder Woman that Jimmy Olsen knows what to do. So the squad goes to the Daily Planet, which is filled with survivors. Lois and Perry are not there, they are missing. Jimmy tells them that his sources tell him that the Penguin has been finding and selling caches from Batman all over Gotham and selling it. Jimmy then just dies as Superman crashes into the building, and all that's left is his lower torso. Very brutal. Diana comes in and takes the fight outside with the squad following. Diana holds Clark and Deadshot, is ready to shoot the kryptonite bullet at Clark, but Diana deflects it with her bracelets, not wanting Superman to die, and thinking she can save him. Rest of the fight is basically tiring out Superman while Diana punches and talks to him. Eventually, the fight ends up at the Daily Planet and copies the scene from Man of Steel, where Diana ends up snapping Clark's neck before he can laser beam some innocent people. Next, you go to Gotham and find Penguin and fight Ivy, who survived the events of Arkham Knight by giving herself to the green and growing a new body. She says she's defending Penguin because he has a rare plant she needs in order to create a safe haven from Brainiac. Penguin says that he's put trackers in all of the Bat equipment that he's stolen and sold, and that he's found, and that Bruce, under the mind control, has been using these caches, and since he's not himself, or either fighting it and purposefully doing so. And hold on. He's chosen to not debug the equipment. You can find some Gotham collectibles implying that the Bat family is dead. You find Barry in some sort of stasis chamber and fight Batman. In the fight, he takes Barry and holds a batarang to his throat, knowing they need him alive. Boomerang, who is stupid, decides to throw a boomerang, decapitating Barry, and Boomerang stuck it in Bruce's throat. Everyone is pissed at Boomerang, while Boomerang is just finally killing the Flash and very happy about it. Bruce, with his dying words, and free of Brainiac's control, tells them there's a Lazarus pit in Metropolis and that they need to throw Barry in there. You find the pit by defeating Green Lantern, who's been taking samples of it for Brainiac. You throw Barry in, but before anything happens, Brainiac takes the squad into space and caves in the Lazarus pit. Barry is assumed dead. They're going to die anyway since Earth is going to be destroyed, and they're out of range of the explosives, so they're gonna auto-detonate. The final boss is just a survival wave, with the members going down one by one. You do get a special cutscene if you survive for more than 5 minutes. Whatever you do, Brainiac kills you before... blah blah. English is hard. Get a special cutscene if you survive for 5 minutes or more. Whatever you do, though, whatever PC you are, whatever character you are, flipping Brainiac off before their head explodes. Game ends with Diana rescuing Barry from the Lazarus pit and telling him it's time for the Flashpoint Protocol. After that, the game ends. Barry supposedly goes back in time and reboots the Arkham universe. Anything past Arkham Asylum is no longer considered canon. Joker is cured by Lex Luthor, who is now president and wants to start a Legion of Doom to control things. Harley breaks up with Joker after the events of Asylum in this timeline and tries to find Ivy, who is missing. Bruce gets a voicemail from a small child who calls him father, implying that the split timeline has caused Damian to exist. White Deadshot, who is an imposter, now is supposedly never existed, and now Deadshot has somehow, because of this, not ever been found out or captured, so he's with his daughter in the hospital, holding a baby. Now, King Shark is in Hawaii eating tourists, and Captain Boomerang is in jail. Now, another thing I wanted to mention is the fact that the devs have actually responded to this leak now, but then quickly deleted it. They said that it is very fake, but they also said a few other things, including the fact that the battle pass is simply for cosmetics and not used to level up characters faster, which is kind of weird because that clearly is confirming that this is real, at least partially. So who knows, but the fact that they're seemingly denying and confirming parts of this leak is odd. So yeah, anyways, I don't know what to think about this. This definitely makes my other leak video seem, if this is true, that's definitely not true. Or at least it's not true anymore. Maybe that leak was real at one point, but they changed to their minds. Supposedly, after the Avengers game failed, they also decided to make this game not the live service game. But then also this whole setup of this menu makes it look like it is very much live service, so who knows. Anyways, that's going to be it for the video. Leave a like, subscribe, comment about what you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.